Good afternoon, fellow graduates and everyone gathered here to celebrate. Every person here has in some way shaped our future, whether it was the careful guidance of a teacher or a parent or the support of a friend. I think I can say it for all of us in our class that we are thankful. As seniors, many of us from the start experienced the same question. What are your plans after high school? What are you going to do with your life? Of course, asking those questions has a purpose. It is extremely important to have a plan set in place, to have an idea of what we want to do to contribute to the world. But for me, people asking me this question made me feel odd. It made me feel like my life was being placed in a box. What are the labels going to be on the outside of it? What is the history, the mark that it is going to leave behind? And as someone who has dreaded change since childhood, these questions started to haunt me. I started to view life too much as a big picture. It sometimes feels like we are working to build a large resume with our life, that it has to look good on paper. But as I considered all of the amazing careers of our class, doctors, nurses, teachers, electricians, musicians, and any other occupation, I was faced with the realization that those times were not the point of our lives. There was more to it than that. Something that mattered more than how it looks on paper. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to audition for an advanced ballet program in Seattle, a program that I heard led dancers to the possibility of a career. I could practically see my future dancing with that company, being paid to do something I love, and I was ecstatic. And I got ready for my audition. I woke up early to stretch and to prepare my mind, and I put on lots of hairspray, and I felt good about everything, and I walked into an audition with high hopes. However, I realized immediately that the other dancers were spectacular, and I was anxious, and I felt out of place. And when a rejection letter found itself in my inbox a few weeks later, I felt disappointed. But after I reflected on this moment, I found myself asking this question. What matters more? How my dance name looks on paper, or how much passion I put towards it? Even if I don't go professional with my hobbies, there's still a purpose in continuing it. And because I continue, I learn the importance of movement, the significance of taking time to do something that I love without an on-paper benefits. I'm sure each of us have faced many rejections and roadblocks, but I want you all to consider what is more important, what you do with your life's appearance, or how you love with your life. Family, friends, faith, unity, dance, music, art, discovery, knowledge. We are so much more than our accomplishments. We don't have to be nervous about doing enough with our lives if we start to value and enjoy the things that we love. Ralph Waldo Emerson put it this way: what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. As we walk across the stage and receive our diplomas, holding a big on-paper success in our hands, I want you to reflect on high school and then on life. Think about the moments that you remember the most, the passions you discovered, the people you met. I encourage you to take that excitement to every area of your life. To conclude, I would like to share a quote by the pianist Arthur Rubinstein. He says, "I have found that if you love life, life will love you back." Thank you.
And now the Elma High School Choir will sing the Times There to you.